It is Building, aka Oki, and I just finished the EQ2 video tour listings spreadsheet. Um, I am going to be giving all the people doing videos edit access to the spreadsheet so they can add their tours and stuff. Um, we can add tours that people request, and then we'll be able to indicate whether or not we're going to do a video or not, so we're not duplicating efforts, that sort of thing. I do want to give view access to everyone though, because they can do a sort themselves to find videos, find a specific house, a specific decorator, a specific person doing the video, whatever they want. They should be able to have access. So since so many people are going to have access and everything, I kind of want to explain what I did. So I put the first column as the videographer so that it's easy for us to know if someone has signed up for a video waiting to be done. So that's why that's the first column. The second column is the YouTube link. If I could find a forum link, I included that as well. Not all of them have forum links, so I just put unknown. I may have just not been able to find it, or there actually isn't any forum posting. I included the date completed, so that way we can sort and know if a video, has been done or not, as well. And I have a receive date, so that's like the date that someone actually requests a video to be done. Now I added all of Nabuta's to-do list, but I didn't know when she received the request or not. So for all the old requests that went directly to Nabuta, there won't be a receive date. But once we start getting caught up with everything, when people make a request, we'll have the date, so we can try and get the people, that requested first done in an order, in order like Nabuta used to do. But there's just so much data and everything that I couldn't look up dates that she received stuff, and I don't even know if I would be able to find it. I have the server name now. Just a note on this. I know that servers have merged, and so there's no Guck or SplitPod anymore, but I included the server name at the time the video was done. I don't know if people transferred or whatever, so I just included the original server name. Any new videos or any videos waiting to be done, I went through and looked at I think almost every single house to make sure that all the data was complete so that we can find the houses. There were a few issues, rent not being paid, or the house I can't find it, kind of thing. So it's you're still in the spreadsheet, but there's a note, and I tried contacting all of those people. If you see that you have a video requested, but there's a note in issue/special, check the forms for a message, check your email for a message. Nabuta had given me access to the email stuff that was on her list, so I contacted people that way if needed. I don't have access to Facebook. I really hate social media, so I wasn't able to contact people that way. I tried to contact people in game as well. So hopefully people can get those issues resolved. I know a lot of people have left the game though, so I'm trying to see if I can find. So yeah, so I have right, not paid, not found, whatever, not on portal. The same thing as not found. I don't know. I did this over many days. So If you see that you have a note in the special column or issue column, pay your rent, send me a message. You can send me on the forums. You can send me in game. In game would be Antonia Bell, Ocarina, OCARINH. Or you can send it to Antonia Bell Building or any other server. I don't check the other servers unless I'm having to go do videos or whatever. So it's best to send it to my home server. Anyway, let's see here. Or if someone signs up, contact them through the forums or however you wish to do so. I labeled it special because once I get to the end of Nabuta's videos, like back in 2014, she combined a lot of videos in, a lot of homes into one video. So if you look at this entry, there's a part 1, and there's actually 3 houses being covered. So the first house in the video won't have a timestamp, but this one, I put the time that she starts the next house. And so I not only put it in the name title, but I also put it in the special column, just so, it's easier to see, oh, that's a time. I know it's a duplicate, but I thought it would stand out more seeing something in red. So yeah, there's, some of them have like 4 houses in one video. So, there's that. 1 second here. I need a drink. My mouth is dry. Okay. So, I have the server name again. It will be the server name when the video is done. I've corrected all the servers, server names for those requests that were really old and it was before the merge. I fixed them all. So, the name title, sometimes it's the actual name of the house, sometimes it's the title of the video. So like this one's the name of the video made, not the actual house name. So I already covered the issue special owner. I think there's a couple that are unknown. They're really old videos, but hopefully going forward we'll have all the owner and decorator information. If there was multiple decorators, they were mentioned. So like this one has a bunch of decorators. There wasn't too many that had multiples, but here I know some of you, like on visual especially, there's 3, 4, 5 of you decorating each other's houses. So let's see here. So the type, there's 3 different types of things that we'll tour: a house, obviously, a guild hall, and dungeons. We will only do dungeons. Well, at least I hope that we're not getting requests for people to have us tour their dungeons where you have to fight. I really don't want to do videos of that, and I might be speaking for all of the decorator or videographers. Let's just keep it to ones that were like for a contest and it's decorated to be decorated, not to fight. So hopefully that makes sense. Address. The address will be, either the Prestige House name or the actual address. So, Jade Tiger's Den, basic room, and 5. We need as much information as possible in order to complete the videos. It's not a lot of fun, hopping around from server to server and house portal to house portal trying to figure out where your house is. City, it's very good for us to know, do I have to go to Freeport portal or do I have to go to Kino's portal? That sort of thing. Sometimes people just go through the, in the past have gone through the housing leaderboard, so we don't actually know which city it is in, but it would be really nice to give us options if you're requesting a video to let us know which city. Category, that's the leaderboards, so if you're in the Hall of Fame, large homes, just extra information in case some of us are having, you know, really low level touring tunes. So it's good to give us the actual address, and also if it's published, that as well. Plus, other people that might want to come visit might want to go through the leaderboards because they're not creating a trial tune. They have like a low level tune. So all that information is very important. Of course, if you're a guild hall, since you can't publish a guild hall, the category, or yeah, the category is indicated none. There's quite a few old videos where it's published, but I don't know which category because it wasn't really covered in the video. So yeah, event. Most of them are going to be none, but there are special contests. There's special house swaps. So this was a gingerbread house contest. So people were asked to use GHC in the name of their house when they published it. So that's why it says GHC. I didn't spell it out what the whole name of the event or contest actually is. It's just for us to figure out, you know, what to look for when we're looking at the tiles to know if it's an event or not. There was a pirate contest. I think only one video was done for that. If other people know of videos out there that someone else did besides those listed in this spreadsheet, please let me know. I'd love to include all the videos in this spreadsheet. So this one was, I forget. I know Jezebel hosted it. I can't remember what this stands for, but there's quite a few of those. So Nabuta was doing videos, but so was Jezebel on some of the contests or house swaps that Jezebel was hosting. So if they doubled up, I gave the link to the other person's video, so you can see both of them if you want. It's helpful because you'll be able to sort yourself how you want to see things, and I'll cover that in a few minutes. So that's why I'm keeping the links there, because they might not always be right next to each other, so it's easy to know that, oh, there's two videos for this house or not. Usually the notes section is notes from people requesting the video, and they can include something like, I have a teleporter that goes to an area you cannot access just wandering around my house. Or the hot topic lately, don't use Soga models for any race and gender. Or turn off flora. Those sorts of things. I know old videos, people requesting from Nabuta gave really, really detailed, long messages to kind of let Nabuta know the whole history of the character and the house and all of that. I did copy them over to this note section, so if I go to the area where there's, oops, too far. Videos still needing to be done. Oops, you could kind of see. Ah! It's going too fast. Okay, so I copied all of those notes from the two files that Nabuta gave me of videos still to be done. I don't know if the people that sign up to do the video are actually going to read every single word of these notes or not. I think originally Nabuta just wanted to make sure that people made comments to, you know, notes to her so she wouldn't miss things. But yeah, if you really are passionate about something, please give us the note, and we can get it copied into there. No promises that it will be read out loud to everyone in the video, but hopefully we take the time to read those notes before we do the video. Anyway, that is the different columns. I know it's a lot of data, but I know a lot of people wanted things more organized. So there is an option. So if you click this little box here just above the 1 and next to the A, and then do data, sort range, you can click this checkbox and it says data has hetero. So that will take this name of the column and let you pick which column you want to sort by first. So I had sorted by, I think, the completed date, and then completed date, and then I sorted by the name, title of the house. You can sort it any way you want. It's not going to hurt anything. So say you're looking for a specific house type, like you want to look at all the Rum Runner Cove houses. So if you click sort by address, you can add another column. So you can add multiple columns actually. So I don't know what you would want to sort by next. Maybe server name. I'm trying to think here. And then I'm just going to pick the name title of the house. So if I do click on the sort, the first column that I picked to sort by was the address. So I'm not sure why this is going by, why it's going so very, very slow when I try and scroll. Okay, so you see that it did sort by address. So I said Rum Runner Cove. So let's scroll down. So there are 4 videos. There are no videos being requested that are, not completed yet. So you have 4 different videos to go look at if you wanted to get ideas on how to decorate your Rum Runner's Cove yourself. You could also sort by event, or you could sort by who's doing the video, or you can just sort by your server. So I can go back up. Oops. Let me see if I can undo the sort. No, it's not letting me undo it. Okay, doesn't matter though. So I'm gonna. Oh, it's a temporary filter. Oh, so I clicked this X, so it went away. So it's back to the way it was. So come on, let me click in this field. It's being very slow. I'm very sorry. So if I go back to data sort range, now let's say I want to sort by event, and then I want to sort by server, and then let's just sort by name and title. So let me get to that column if it lets me. So you can see the gingerbread house contest. There was a contest, I think, on Stormhold. There was where you could pick 2 different ways to decorate. One was like Bah Humbug, and one's I can't remember. I can't remember what the 2 categories were, and I helped with that one. Anyway, there is a link to. So if it's a contest, I forgot to cover this. If it's a contest, or event, I should say. I think I made it so that, oh, it's not doing it. I guess you'll have to go to, there's, let's see here. If I close this, there's a data validation. This is just, doesn't really validate anything. You can enter anything in any field if you're a videographer. But it just it's a shortcut basically for people doing the videos to enter data. So for the contest on the data validation sheet, there's actually a link to the information about the particular event. There's a lot of extra events here that you won't even see video tours for, but no one did them. So it just, I include them just in case sometime in the future someone finds one of these houses. I'm sure I'm missing some of these events, but hopefully they'll eventually all get in there if there's a video actually done of one of them. So if I go here, I was confused about this one. So if I go here, it goes right to the page where it's describing the contest. So it was all I want for Frostfeld is, so she asked people to use LFC or Bah Humbug BFC. BHC. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic and F's and H's always get confusing for me. Okay, so there's that. So if you want to know what a contest is, you know, you can go there. What else can I cover? For those actually doing the videos, for the addresses, like I put kind of a header so you know which section is what. Prestige housing, Freeport housing, I have all the addresses in here. Gorwin housing, Kellethan, all of them should be in here. I didn't enter in dungeons. But I think there's only one request for a dungeon, so if we get a whole bunch, maybe I will take the time to enter those as well. But all the guild halls. So since I only have a read-only version, I can't show them how to enter the data or whatever. I'm going to do a separate video for that, but it's just a shortcut. We don't actually have to use it exactly, so the little shortcut is all the way to basic room, and then after we enter it in, we can edit and put 05 or 01 or whatever number those Jade Tiger ones are. There's tons of numbers. So anyway, hopefully this will help you guys be able to find the videos that you want to see, or you know, whether it be the house type or a specific decorator or whatever. Go ahead and give me some feedback. Just keep in mind that it took me forever to enter all this information. So please keep in mind with your feedback not to ask me to like add some sort of weird detail about each video, because there are let me see here. I don't know why it scrolls so weird. Keep in mind that there are 445 houses listed here. So don't ask me to go back and add something for, you know, over 400 houses. Other than that, I don't know what else to say, but If you have any questions on how to, do your own sort, if it didn't make sense or whatever, let me know. I'm not very good at explaining things. I think you can print this out if you wanted to. It should allow you to do that. What else? I don't know. I'm new to this whole Google Docs thing, so hopefully the sharing thing works out. You guys can, you know, look to see if your house is in there, if who picked to do your video but hasn't done it yet, that kind of thing. Hopefully it's a lot more useful than just um, having us have like each of us have one main place where we post the videos. This gives you a little bit more flexibility to find things that you want to see. All right, I'll call that the end of the video. Again, keep in mind when you ask for something that it's not a massive undertaking, but I am open to some feedback. I tried to think of everything as I went through all of these houses, but yeah. I hope that people will enjoy all the amazing videos that are going to be done by everyone. Um, feel free to, you know, once we get caught up, feel free to start adding more houses. Um, if you've already had a video, like go ahead and ask for another one. Once we get caught up, please be patient with us. We're excited. We want to get as many houses done as fast as possible because people have been waiting for over a year. So I know it's kind of crazy with tons of postings, but I promise it will slow down once we get caught up. Unless someone decides to like give us 20 houses to tour at one time. But thanks everybody, and I hope you all enjoy the videos. Thank you.